his output is extraordinary right now in terms of those attacking stats. You see the goals are increased, the goal involvements, his shots on target and his dribble success all up under this manager. But is there something to say that maybe the physical stats were much better under Jurgen Klopp and he is slowing down? Or is it just adapting his game because of his years?
Maybe it's the manager's asking him to press less. Maybe it's, less defensive work and more attacking work. I'm saying a player of Mohamed Salah's qualities deserves to be paid, whether it's a 2 to 3 year contract. If it's 2 years and he's asking for big dough, you've got to pay it. I mean, to be honest with you,
you've got a different opinion to that, though, haven't you, Cara? In terms of that, no. We've talked about it all this week. I would pay him not what he wants, but you can't let him go for free. He's 33.
No, he will be 33
at the end of his when the contract's ready. If you give him 2 years till 35,
2 years.
Yeah, but the difference is now. Historically, we were saying it's too much because players are slowing down physically. But he's in great shape.
Not a problem. Listen, I think it's probably being lost. I've got no problem with Mo Salah and Virgil van Dijk. They are two of the greatest players to ever play for Liverpool. If Liverpool as a club, and we know they run by data, so you can't actually say, oh, we're delighted Michael Edwards is back and all the data people are back, because that fell away at the end of Klopp's time and they're back and we got this Moneyball situation and we're delighted that's back. But then on the other hand say, give someone what he wants. You can't say give someone what he wants. But
you never get what you want, do you?
You never get what you want. The point being is, these two, Virgil van Dijk and Mo Salah, if Liverpool do have let's say there's a rule, like of anyone over 30 only gets a certain length of contract. You have to move the dial for players like that. I'm not saying he shouldn't get a 2-year deal. I'm not saying he should be on big money. He's on big money now, and rightly so. He's one of the best players in the world. But this idea and this saying that keeps giving what he wants. This club is not built on giving people what they want. That's why the success of the club has come from being ahead of the game, buying Mo Salah for 40 million. When nobody else in the Premier League even looked at him, because Liverpool were ahead of the game in terms of the data. So I'm just saying, Liverpool, keep doing what you're doing. Don't be giving someone a 3 or 4 year deal. If you normally give someone an extra year, no, you move the dial for a Mo Salah or a Virgil van Dijk. There's no problem.
There has been, suggestions that part of this reason that City are struggling right now is because they're an ageing side. Some people say they're a side in decline because of that. If you're giving Mo Salah another 2, potentially 3 years, Virgil van Dijk another 2-3 years, might they be in that situation quite soon?
I personally don't see Mo Salah and Virgil van Dijk slowing down at this particular stage. Maybe in a couple of years, maybe I don't know. I'm saying right now at this moment in time, they obviously should be at the football club next season. It's not a question of whether they should be at the club or not. It's a case of how long is the contract and will they accept that length of contract for the finances. There's going to be numbers out there for them players, including Trent, that is going to be bigger than Liverpool. Let's keep it real. There's going to be more than Liverpool are going to offer. What they're going to get on the outside. It's the truth. But
he's always available. He's always fit. So you try and replace. If they've got somebody else in the building that will get you over 20 goals a season and he plays every game, then that's fine. You might say, we've got a couple of young lads coming through, you move on. But to try and replace Salah, who guarantees you these performances in the big occasions, to try and replace that, you've mentioned earlier, you'd have to go and spend fortunes, obviously. And the people coming in on that huge money will want the big contract. And there's no guarantee they will produce for Liverpool. You already have a player in the building. And again, we're not talking about, when this idea, I agree with you, give them what they want. Nobody gets that. That's why it's called negotiation. You obviously go in high, they come in and you try and meet in the middle somewhere. But how Liverpool, if they can take the chance of letting them walk out the building on a free, and we're talking about the modern players, these are fitness freaks.
I think last season was the first time he dropped below 80% of Premier League minutes in his Liverpool career. Do you have any issue, just finally on this, Daniel, any issue with the way that he's sort of, as I say, seeking out reporters last week? He's mentioned it a few times already this season. If it does potentially put the club in a difficult place, have you just got to do, as a player in that situation, everything you can to win that contract?
I think each player goes about it in a different way. Some guys like Trent and Virgil haven't really spoke about it. Mo's a different player and a different personality, so each person's going to approach it in a different way. He's gone about it the way he feels is going to get him the result he wants. Do I agree with it? No, I don't agree with it, but I think...
You agree with me?
No, I don't agree with you.
I don't agree with
him. I don't agree with him, but what I'm saying is,
doing what?
My personality, personality. I'm saying he's speaking more with the press now.
So do you agree with that? Do you think that's right, or do you think it's wrong?
What I'm saying to you is players who have individual mindsets go about things in their own way. The likes of Cristiano Ronaldo was questioned at times, and Ronaldo would do interviews or go about things in certain ways. You know, there's individuals out there whom, when they're at the top and they're one of the greatest, and they start getting questioned or things don't start to go their way, they approach things in a way that says, do you know who I am? Do you know who you're messing with right now? Like, I'm Mo Salah. I've done all these things. Just like in an interview, he goes, well, yeah, great players see those passes. Like, he's sure of himself. He doesn't doubt himself one bit. So if you don't want to pay me, that's okay. I'll go to one of the other best teams in the world, or I'll go to wherever he sees, and he'll say, you don't respect me enough. I think it's about respect and him saying, pay me what I deserve, because if you don't, I'll find somewhere else that will do it.
I agree with that. Mo Salah sees himself as that type of player, and rightly so. But for me, Virgil van Dijk's one of those type of players. And all I'm asking for is for Mo Salah not to come out after every game where he scores a goal and talk about his own situation. Virgil van Dijk's in exactly the same situation and handling it brilliantly. Just saying, there's nothing to report at the moment. Move on. It's about the club more. The club is always more important than the individual, especially with Liverpool top of the Premier League and top of the Champions League.
Salah done his talking on the pitch today. That's where he done his talking. Take more note of that than the odd quote or the odd little tantrum.
Give them all what they want.
Man City is humbled today. This league is Liverpool to lose. This league is already on Liverpool hands. So it's on their hands. It's the only people that will let it go. Either hold it tight or you let it go. Liverpool to Man City 0. That is an incredible match today. And Liverpool said, in short, it's easy for them to win Man City. It's not like before Liverpool, Man City. I don't know what is wrong with Man City right now. They are struggling badly. They are struggling. Everybody is struggling. Coach is struggling. Players is struggling. Defenders, midfielders, attackers, everybody is struggling. This is as if that there is something that even after Rodri is out for a long time, Man City haven't get themselves. They are all over the place, very confused, no organized. I don't know if it's not Man City, if it's not Pepe Guardiola is the one that's in charge, you know. By now, in short, it's like the coach himself he will sack himself by himself. But I believe that they will pick up. But for now, as a supporter of Chelsea, maybe the day where they are, Man City is out of top 4. But they will come up, that one I'm sure. But I believe that they will do well. But winning league, well, they have done it before. But nowadays it will be so difficult. It will be difficult to them to do it again. Liverpool, they are unstoppable right now.